Oh. Okay. I haven't shaved in like 3 weeks. You like that? Huh? I have gray hair. I'm not even 50 yet. I'm not even 45. I'm 43. And I have gray hair. I've had gray hair since like 20. Anyway. How you doing? I'm Will from Will Downs Photography. So most of us are in quarantine right now because of COVID-19. We're doing our part. We're keeping social distancing. We're not going out and shooting. Well, around me in Oregon, everything's closed anyway, so you really can't do it. So what I'm going to do, today's video is we're going to learn how to clean a camera sensor. It's really easy to do. You don't need to spend 40 bucks at the local camera shop. I'm going to show you exactly what they're going to do to your camera. It's so easy, anybody can do it. So let's hit that intro. Okay, everybody, cleaning your sensor is really easy to do, but we do need a couple things to get started. Grotto blower, small flashlight, and the second most important thing, these are sensor cleaning swabs. I get these on Amazon. They come in two sizes. There's one for full frame, and there's one for APS-Cs. I've also seen them for micro four thirds, although they are much harder to come by. The kit comes with some of this cleaning solution. You shouldn't need this. If your sensor is that bad, you have other issues. And then of course, we're gonna need our camera with a full battery. So let's get started. This is my Nikon D850. I use it for mostly landscape and portraits. I have a D500 I use for wildlife just simply because I like the crop sensor. 10 shots per second. Yeah, so first thing we're going to do is make sure our camera is on. We have a full battery, which this one does. We're going to remove my cover here. And we're going to take a flashlight and we're going to just give a little look in there. We're going to make sure there's no large pieces of sand. No fuzz balls, no nothing like that. Okay, before we get started, I'm going to take my grotto, turn the camera upside down. Just to clean off the mirror. We are going to go back and double check that. And I can definitely see that it has cleaned it off. So up until this point, whether you have a mirrored camera, DSLR, or a mirrorless camera, the process is pretty much the same. This is where it goes completely sideways. Mirrorless, of course, you don't have a mirror in the way. A DSLR does. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go into the menu of our camera. On the Nikons, you go down to the wrench, into the setup menu. I'm not exactly sure on Canons. I don't shoot Canon. And the first thing we're going to do is select Clean Image Sensor. And we're going to select Now, hit OK. This will take some time, it really doesn't. I don't exactly know what this does. And then after that, we go to Lock Mirror Up for Cleaning. And to start, you simply press your shutter button. Now the mirror is locked up. As you can see right there, there's my sensor. Okay, now we're going to take our flashlight. We're going to give our mirror a quick little look. You should be able to see any dust particles or anything on there that needs cleaning. This one actually looks really good. I do keep mine pretty well clean, but we're going to do this sensor clean just in case. So these are cleaning swabs. They are lint-free, vacuum sealed. Once you open them, they're one-time use. You can get them on Amazon. They're fairly cheap. They come in both full frame, which this one is, or APS-C. They also come with this little cleaning solution. 9 times out of 10, you will not use this unless it's really bad. And it's really important to get the size for your camera. Nikon D850 is a full frame camera. D500 would be a APS-C. And the reason that is we are doing this in a continuous motion from side to side along the sensor. So we're gonna go ahead and open this up. This is the same size as your sensor. And I'm gonna tilt this up simply so I can see. What I do is I put it on the left. A little pressure, not much. Go to the right. Turn it over. Little pressure, not much. Go to the right. I don't know if you can see that. That is one clean ass sensor. Really easy to do. This is all they do when you take your camera in to have the sensor cleaned. Some guy sits in a little desk with one of these swabs and cleans it. You don't need to take it in. Save the money. Save up for some new glass. So on a Nikon, your mirror is propped open until you turn off the camera. And then it closes back up. I simply also go over this mirror a little bit. I use the same one. If your camera's really dirty, don't use the same one. And that's all there is to it. That's how easy it is to clean your camera sensor. Piece of cake. The method is the same for a crop sensor or a full sensor. A micro four thirds, the same. The difference is when you get between a DSLR and a mirrorless. Mirrorless is actually easier because you don't have the mirror to deal with. When you open up the camera, the sensor's right there. Pretty easy, huh? I just saved you 40 bucks. Enjoy your quarantine. Thank you for keeping social distancing. Only together can we make this thing go away and we can all get out to shooting again. I'm Will from Will Downs Photography. Peace.